Done with the books. Mm.
Wow, that's messed up.
SMH. Start presuming motive.
She was really sweet. She said, you know, like,
Joe Jackson. Shucks.
she said, it was very sweet. She said, you know, they were in the pastorate for a long time, and she never expected to be doing anything else. And then she was just mentioning, she was like,
William, you're embarrassing us with your little Asian books.
She said, you know, as a parent, you know, you just have to deal with change all the time. You know, when they're little babies, they're changing, and it seems hard then. Adjustments is what she said. Adjustments. You know, it seems hard then, but you know, they're also just little babies, so it's like, oh, it's really not that hard. But she's just saying, you know, things essentially kept adjusting, went from one adjustment to another, and then
here they are.
Yeah, here they are, essentially. Yeah, she said I never expected to, you know, we never really expected to leave the pastor to be out of ministry, essentially. And she said, but you know, doing this with her son, she said, you know, every time we send something out, you know, I pray about the person that I'm sending it to. Like, I don't know them, but I pray for them. So I don't know. It's just really cool. It was really neat. It was really nice. Surprisingly enough, I think the highlight might have been meeting his mom. It was just really just a blessing. Like, he was obviously busy. You know, he was here signing and meeting all of the other people. But it's just really nice to have a conversation.
And she came back to us like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, she came back to us like 30 times. Not 30 times, but you know. She just kept coming to us. We just kept talking to her. We really liked her. She was really sweet, and we could tell she really liked us.
It's a breath of fresh air when you meet a Christian in the wild.
It really is. It was just a blessing. And I could tell she felt the same way, and it felt like we were all family. And
she like came up between you and me at the
yeah,
end.
she's so sweet. Yeah, she just grabbed. Yeah, she was like, yeah. And she's so sweet. She's like, where are you guys from? You guys something about dinner? Yeah, that's just so sweet. I don't know.
Like, I almost wish we.
I know. Let's go for it.
You gonna have dinner with them?
No, I think she was joking. I mean, maybe we should have just said, yeah, let's go for it.
You asked for her picture, a picture with her.
Yeah, I wanted a picture with her. Yeah.
And then she said, oh.
She was really sweet. She came up between me and Becca and linked arms with us, and it really was really nice. It just
should have been like, hey, next time we're in town, we should do something.
Yeah, it felt like family. It really did. And I don't know, she obviously felt that way too.
This took a very different turn than I was expecting, honestly.
It was amazing, man. It was probably the best. Like, I've never wanted to really meet anybody famous except for this guy, because I really love the books. Obviously, I love them enough to name my kid after his character. But it just became even more meaningful knowing that he's a Christian.
Yeah.
You know, she was saying, I think we told her, you know, we really love the books because you could just tell that obviously that there's something else there, that there's, you know, you just see it throughout the whole book series. And it doesn't have to be overt, you know? I don't know. They're very special to me.
Mm-hmm. Did you ask him how he got his ideas to write his books?
I wish I did. I didn't get to ask him a question. There's so many people there. There's a lot more people than I thought, to be honest with you.
So he just signed the books and then talked to his mom?
Pretty much. I mean, we were there. We were listening to the conversation, and I wanted to ask a question, but I didn't get a chance to. But yeah, then we signed the books, talked with him a little bit, got some pictures with him, and then talked with his narrator a little bit too.
His narrator seems cool.
Yeah, I really like Travis Baldry. Travis Baldry's awesome. He's really cool too. It was very surreal. Like, so when we walked in, we were a little late, But we walked in and they were already talking, and then we just hear his Travis Baldry's voice. And it's just very weird to hear his voice, like not reading the books. It's like, oh, I know this guy.
Did you have to pay for this?
Yeah, it was like 20-something bucks each. They gave us a book, a signed book, and then yeah, it really was just the price of the book, actually. Right? Like honestly,
What book?
The first one, because they're essentially doing a new edition that's releasing. It seems like really nationally, because I'm seeing it in Barnes and Noble here finally. For a while, he was posting it in Barnes and Noble, but I'm pretty sure it was just in like the local Barnes and Nobles there, in his area. And then now I feel like it's nationwide essentially.
That's insane to get that much traction writing a book nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, he got an article in People magazine for his newest book.
Really?
Yeah, for his newest book. It's a new series I think that he's doing called Overworld or something like that. It's a lit RPG, which I have no idea what that means. To be honest with you, no idea what that means. It kind of sounds like a choose your own adventure. Scary Stories style, you know? Or R.L. Stein Goosebumps.
Scared. Oh man.
But
Won't catch me meeting them. No sir. Probably a Seventh-day Adventist.
I mean, maybe.
Just be like really harsh the whole time.
I don't know.
I didn't meet anybody famous, so I'm right on your parade.
There's no way that they were Seventh-day Adventists. They were too normal.
They're like kind of like Jehovah's Witnesses, like just weird.
Seventh-day Adventists, or you talking about Will White's
Yeah.
family? Oh, the Seventh-day Adventists.
No,
Yeah, they
I don't know
are.
Will White's family, but they probably are weird.
They're the most genuine people. They were just so sweet, all of them. And Will White has always come off to me like
Even
that.
the dad?
Just yeah, even the dad. His dad would seem more like, I guess maybe more no nonsense, but I feel like his dad is the maybe more the business side of things.
The administrator.
Yeah, the administrator, exactly.
Oh my goodness, I need to reach out to MetLife.
Anyway, coolest thing ever.
Are you gonna read his new series?
Yeah, I think so. I'd like to. He's got another series that he's been working on, more of a sci-fi that I started, but I just haven't. Too often I'm like, I like what I like, and I don't like to explore new things, and so I'll just listen to Cradle again.
I do that.
Yeah.
I instead of watching a new show, I just rewatch Scrubs.
Yeah, exactly.
But I
started it.
Which episodes I like too.
I started it and I liked it. But haven't got back to it in a while.
Nah, dude, you're missing out.
Missing out
I
on
don't
what?
know what I'm talking about. So what's your favorite book in the series?
My favorite book in the series is probably Ghostwater, but I'm really not. It's number 5. I'm really not exaggerating when I say that the book series just gets better and better and better. Like he said, as he was talking about like writing the books and stuff. Somebody asked a question about like, what do you remember what the person said when he was talking about not going to all these side branches. I can't remember what the question was. I don't know. He was making the point that when he was writing the book, he really wanted to do his best to stay focused. Like, he planned all of the books, or he knew how he knew the ending. He knew what he wanted the ending to be, essentially. And then he said every time he wrote one of the books, he knew, you know, he'd plan out at least the one book at a time, essentially. But also just stick with consistent themes. So I appreciate what he said. He said, you know, if you're reading the first one and you feel like this is foreshadowing, he said it's not necessarily that, which answered my question. That was my question. My question was, you know, did you always want Lyndon to do this? From there, because there's that sentence in the first one, the hungering void, and you know, it's just anyway. So it's more like he was making the point that when he's writing the books, it's not necessarily that he was always trying to foreshadow, but just that he was sticking with the same themes. He had themes that he wanted for the character, and he was going to be consistent with those things. And so he said, you know, if you see foreshadowing, it might not necessarily be foreshadowing. It might just be, you know, just trying to be consistent with the themes. But he said he wanted to make the book just 12 books long or something like that. Like that's what he set out to do. And he got to the 12th one. He's like, maybe I should just do a 13th one. But he said, no, like this is it. But as he was writing, he said, you know, he doesn't like book series that write, and then every book, it just gets longer and longer and longer.
Like, in his experience, they don't get longer
and
a bit better.
Yeah, in his experience, he said, you know, they don't tend to get longer and better. They tend to get longer and not as good. And honestly, you know, I look at all of the books, and Waybound is kind of long, but not really, not in comparison to some other crazy books. I mean, like I've got Dune right here, and this the first Dune book is huge, and I know that they only get crazier, you know. Mm-hmm. So there's something to be said about how concise he was. You know, the last one makes sense that it was so long because he was literally finishing it up. Like he didn't want to make.
You want him to indulge.
Yeah, you want him to indulge, and he was tempted to write a 13th book, but he was like, no, I'm getting it done. It's finishing here, you know? So.
But it's like real satisfaction.
Yeah.
When it's like, it's long because it's tying everything.
Right. And I gotta say, it really, if you ever get around to reading it, I think you'll understand. But it really tells a really good story, and it tells it really well. It's so cohesive, and it finishes really well. I don't know. It's really good. If you ever get around to it, I think you'll really like it. But he said, essentially, as he was writing, he really tried to trim down all of the fat. Like I think Travis Baldree said it, his narrator. He said, you know, Will's really good at pruning the bush as he's going along. You know, as he's writing, finding things that don't need to be there, and just stopping a storyline or ending a storyline when it needs to, you know? And I'd agree with that. There's like several characters that end up getting introduced that it's like you could go more in depth with this, but you know, he doesn't need to, and I think if he did, it'd just go crazy.
You served your purpose.
Yeah, basically.
I don't want to play with you anymore. That's cool. I met Trevor Noah when I saw him, but I was too afraid to talk to him.
Where?
At the Ritz.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He was doing a show in San Francisco 2 nights, and he was staying there. And I was working out. It was like 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Trevor Noah with his manager. I was like, huh?
That's funny. He doesn't seem like a nice guy, though.
Yeah.
I feel like he used to be, you know? What happened to you, Trevor Noah?
He's gay apparently. I did
No,
not
he's
know that.
not. Shut up.
He is, has a husband.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is,
Dude,
dude.
you're lying. Now I gotta look this up.
No, dude, he's gay.
Is Trevor Noah gay? No, Trevor Noah's not gay. Wait, hold on. As for Trevor Noah, I never bought into the social media rumors claiming he was gay. A quomosexual? Okay, dude.
He's married to a man.
No, I don't think so, bro. I think those are just rumors.
Look up Trevor Noah's husband.
Wait, hold on. Oh, this is Noah. It's a freaking Noah from Stranger Things. Trevor Noah husband.
Comedian.
Dude, he does not have a husband. You're straight up lying. He's literally with all of these women, bro. What the heck?
He's not gay.
He's not gay, bro. Maybe you saw a picture of him next to this dude?
No, dude, my coworkers told me. I straight up believed him.
No, dude, I don't think he's gay. He looks pretty straight to me.
Wow. Maybe white people are liars.
I will say he seems like a jerk, though. He's not even funny. What's up with all these people that pretend like they're comedians and then they have a talk show, and then because they have a talk show, they can just say, "Yeah, I was a comedian."
His stand-up comedy is okay. He hasn't been on ladders, escalators that make me laugh.
Oh wait. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. He actually kind of was funny. Never mind. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah. What happened to him? Why did he become a jerk?
Because he's, I don't know, the more
freaking
leftist they become, the...
Yeah. I don't really like liberals, you know? I don't like people on the left very much. They're kind of obnoxious.
They're all annoying.
I mean, yeah, people on the right are very obnoxious too. I mean, just look at Candace Owens. That lady's crazy.
No, she was onto something, dude.
I mean, like, I want to say that she was onto something, but also, like... But also probably not. You know? Is that just me?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like we live in WWE land right now.
Yeah.
Everything is like, the next episode,
Yeah.
I'll reveal Charlie's text messages. I had a dream about Charlie where he told me he's dying.
What?
Like, this is Jerry Springer.
It gets pretty frustrating, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know who to blame.
I know who to blame.
Obama.
No. The president who literally had a reality TV show.
Nah. I don't think so.
Okay.
Have you seen the picture of Hillary Clinton in a Harlem apartment?
Yes, oh dude, I love that. She just she looks so repulsed. It's so bad.
Probably smelled bad.
Like, it's so bad. She just looks so disgusted.
These are my constituents. I don't understand how a man from Kansas made it to be president.
Who's from Kansas?
The Clintons.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, he's a Baptist.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. So is Kamala Harris.
No, she wasn't.
That's what she says on her thing. She's a Baptist.
Nah, she's basically a Muslim.
I can't stand Muslims, dude.
Well, you think they're smelly?
I'm tired of defending the Crusades, but I will not let people come here and besmirch them.
The
Are you
Crusades?
one of those Crusades deny? Yeah, dude, those are a good thing.
What the
Net
heck?
positive for the world.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
You don't agree?
No? Is that
It was
okay?
the Crusades that stopped the Muslim invasion.
Nah.
They were a stone wall that protected civilization. They're great, dude. I love them. Reclaim the land, you know. We gotta go back out there. Start talking about this. Oh yeah, married to Leah this time around.
Nice.
Is it?
Yeah, why not?
Is it nice? I made the wrong choice. I always make the wrong choice.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man?
Wait, what did you do for your birthday?
Nothing.
I never asked.
Nothing. Yeah, we talked about it, bro.
Oh, it was Sunday, huh?
Yeah, a couple Sundays ago. Yeah, literally did nothing. Pretty nice. Pretty good.
Man. I think I'm gonna divorce her and get with Penny.
Dude, same.
It's the middle of winter. I ain't bringing George and nothing. I've been really into Breath of the Wild recently.
Yep.
It's such a fun game to play.
Oh man, I should finish it tonight. Maybe I should get off of Diablo and just play that.
Yeah, why not, dude? I was actually thinking about hopping on there. My shelf. So I want to stay up to like 11:45 tonight. Have some autonomy.
That's why I stay up. To have
Why
some.
stay up?
I said that's why I stay up. To feel like
When do you guys go to bed?
I'm still in control of my life. And it's not run by two little menaces. My kids are so sweet. I shouldn't even joke around.
Not mine.
I mean, like, you know, they have their rough spots, but are your kids
Like a
all
little
rough
monster,
spots?
dude.
Your kids aren't that bad. Come
Feels
on.
like that.
I mean, it feels that way, but
He's a sweet kid. I think he's a lot nicer than I was when I was a kid.
yeah.
But man, oh, it just tanks the spankings. That's what's intense. But I love the kid. He's my favorite. I tell him every day.
It's gonna be like that episode of Bluey. You're gonna tell him he's your favorite.
I remind him every single day that he's my favorite in front of Tim. And then I look at Tim. I'm like, well, you gotta earn it, bud. And you haven't earned it. So I just toss him to the side, you know?
Makes sense. I probably should do the same.
It's the only way they'll learn. Dude. I love both my kids.
I love all my kids equally. Never cared for Job.
It is interesting though. It's like, it's not that I have a deeper love for Caleb, but I've just known him longer.
Yeah, that's how I felt too.
You know what I mean? Like, nothing against you, Tim. You're new.
Yeah. No, I get that. Especially before Lyndon could really talk. I don't know if I'd say I felt favoritism, but I get exactly what you mean. But now that Lyndon can talk, it's like, man, these kids are hilarious.
Do they fight?
Sometimes. Mostly Lyndon fighting with Joaquin. What did Lyndon say the other day, sweetie? That was hilarious. What did he say?
What was the context?
Oh, no, it's today. Just today, talking to my mom. My mom watched the kids. She was here at my house. And he wanted a snack. And so my mom was looking in our cupboards. We have some goldfish in the cup from our trip. And he was telling her no to the goldfish that were in the cup. It was like one of those travel cups. He was telling her, no, it's too old. That the goldfish were too old. They were from our trip. But it's just like, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. He's just funny. He's just...
Sometimes we'll
What about
find
the
something
fresh
really
ones?
hard.
Yeah, exactly. He wants the fresh
Yeah,
ones.
he'll start to eat it.
Yeah, that's true. We do that a lot. We tell him a lot if he's grabbing something off the floor or like, no, don't eat that. It's old. Or yeah, that's probably why he said it. But they weren't that old.
He finds things on the floor.
Yeah, he'll literally find something on the floor and just start eating it.
Put some goldfish.
But nah, the goldfish in the cup from last week, that's where I draw the line.
Oh,
Anyway.
look, I saved this for later.
I could just imagine him though, because he gets like, he furrows his brow a lot when he does stuff like that. No, it's too old. No, it's too old. Something like that.
Too old.
Too old, yeah. Like very matter of fact. Eyebrow furrowed. Like he's being very serious. It's too old. I don't know, it's funny.
You jeopardizing my health. Give me the fresh ones.
What was you saying? What was he really onto the last couple of weeks ago? Where he was doing that? It's like, oh, just like,
we'd ask him, who do you want to be? You want to be Luigi? No, Fire Mario. With his little finger. No, Fire Mario.
no, I do.
No, I do it. Yeah, it's funny. Freaking kid.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I'd say Simon's probably my favorite. Out of all my kids. Yep. The cat.
I couldn't stand that cat.
Really? Oh.
He would scratch me, dude.
Well, you had it coming.
That's what you said too.
Well, there you go.
I mean, whatever. Some
Simon.
people's children could do no harm, huh?
Yeah, for real. Tell me about it.
Oh my goodness. I kind of want to finish Ragnarok tonight. I kind of want to go to bed until I finish it.
I wonder what killed Ivan. Do you know?
Hubris. No, dude. You
I
haven't
just
talked to me recently.
ran into the butcher and just demolished it. Oh, you know what I bet he was trying to do? I bet he was trying to unlock rank 3 of the seasonal.
He must be really frustrated with you.
Probably, yeah.
Like, who is this little kid? This is how he views us. We're just kids to him.
He's like, what, 2 years older than us? If that?
He's 34.
That's crazy.
Pushing 40. Does not like it.
I can't wait till I'm 40. Maybe I'll finally be a little bit smart.
I don't know.
I'll be like Jeff.
I wouldn't want to be 40.
No?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
I don't know. It's weird. All old and dusty and
40 isn't
hair lacks
dusty.
luster.
40 is the new 30.
It's dusty enough to recognize that you're not young anymore. Trying
You
to
know-
play basketball with your boy, and then it's like, oh,
That's true. I always feel like it's the people that just reached a new decade that say 30 is the new 20. You know?
mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, maybe for you because you still act like a 20-year-old, but
It also does feel like 30 is the new 20 because it's just like no one's acting their age.
that's true.
Single women aren't. Single men aren't. Like,
All trying to relive high school, huh?
yeah, like, I get it. Ivy says didn't let you drink, man, but slow down.
So do all of them just not go to Tri-City anymore, or what?
Miles wants to leave, but I'm trying to convince him to stay.
Hmm.
And Bronson and David. Bronson doesn't go anymore, but David kind of dances back and forth.
Why? Just to hang out with you, probably, right? See the boys?
I think there's a recognition that the preaching is not as good there.
Oh, yeah.
So he wants friends of the small group, but he still really can't depart from our church for some reason.
Man, my
More
pastor's
things are
been,
unveiling though.
yeah, at the church.
Yeah.
The pastor's been preaching through the Bible, you know, and it's been very fun, very. I don't know. It's just fun to go kind of through a whole book at a time, and just try to get the main themes and stuff. But he talked about Luke, and he mentioned something that I'd never really heard, and I wonder who else kind of. That's just more his opinion on who Theophilus was written to, and maybe somebody said it while I was in Bible college, but he was saying that maybe it was more of like an entreaty to a lawyer for Paul while he was in
Jail.
yeah, essentially explaining to the lawyer, you know, why Paul is where he's at, and obviously who he's doing it all for, you know what I'm saying? But I could see it, the tone of it, especially the I could see why he would make that conclusion. You know, it's just setting everything in order, right? Setting the whole story in order. Discussing about when it was likely written. Obviously, you get Paul being detained in the book of Acts in Caesarea, you know? And it's likely then that Luke writes his book because he's there in the area, so he can go to all the places and ask all of the people. Right, he can go down. He can go over to Nazareth, which honestly isn't that far from Caesarea. Go talk to his mom. Go down to Jerusalem, talk to the people there. Right, and so
I don't
it's.
think I've ever heard our institution talk about why he was writing to Theophilus?
Really, I feel like somebody must have covered it, but I probably wasn't paying attention.
No, because I just remember that they brought up like there's clearly a change
Mm-hmm.
and a belief that he repented and believed the gospel
Luke
because of how he's
or
addressed.
Theophilus? Oh yeah.
How he's addressed in Acts versus in Luke.
Yeah.
But
I like my pastor's explanation because it made sense as to why he'd even write a lot of the themes he writes.
Because why is he reaching out to Theophilus?
Right. And then even just the themes and the way that he presents Jesus as the Son of Man, right? It's not just a Jewish, or sorry, no, he's writing to show that this isn't a Roman problem, is what my pastor was saying. Right? This is a Jewish religion problem. And I don't know, I thought it was kind of interesting. There's several Gentile people written in there, a centurion, right, who brings his servant son, essentially, to Jesus, and well, he doesn't bring him to him, but he goes to him and says like, "Hey, heal my servant, please." So there's that, right? And the centurion, Jesus says, "I've never seen such great faith in Israel." And then there's also the guy, as Jesus is on the cross, that says, "Truly, this was the Son of God."
Yeah. So
like it's clearly written with a very Roman intent. You know what I'm saying? Like this is written for them to see, like, okay, this problem that's going on here, as far as what's going on with Paul being in jail, is a Jewish religion problem, but it's also Jesus wasn't just for these Jewish people. In fact, he was reaching everybody. I don't know. The message was really good. I can't explain it as good as he did last night, but I thought it was pretty fascinating. Just some things that I hadn't really heard before regarding the book of Luke.
I'm really trying to think. I don't ever remember hearing a motive for the letter or for the gospel. But that makes sense.
Yeah, I think, what was it that he was saying?
He
I
must
think
have had a lawyer.
He must have had a lawyer, right? I mean, like, so he's obviously there in Caesarea, but then he goes to Rome, and then he ends up being on the house arrest. But why is he on house arrest? Is it maybe a deal? I don't know. It's interesting. I'm like, sometimes, or I guess last night I was just thinking, like, man, this is so human and it's so real that, like, Paul is in Jerusalem, and I'm not gonna lie, it's almost like he makes a mistake in appealing to Caesar, because now he has to be bound to prison. And, like, I don't know, to me, I was just thinking about it last night. I'm like, man, there's something about that that's just so real. Like, Paul kind of made a brash decision, and God, I don't know, it's just interesting. Like, Paul intended to go to Rome, but that's not how Paul intended to go to Rome.
He went to Roman jail.
Yeah. But it's just interesting because obviously God uses it, and God had a plan for all of that to happen, because Paul was able to go to before King Agrippa and the other person, Festus, right, and preach the gospel to them. And in that time, while he was in Caesarea, Luke probably wrote the gospel while he's there, right, with him, and he's got nothing else to do but to be with Paul and get an account. And then I guess it's just crazy because Luke is with him all the way to the end. It's very beautiful. I hadn't really thought about that, but Luke is Luke is with them all the way to the end. I believe in the book of 2 Timothy, he says, all have forsaken me except Luke.
Wow.
What does he say here? Yeah. Luke 4, 9 through 11. Do your best to come to me quickly, for Demas, because he has loved this world, has deserted me. Why does it always go to New International Version?
I don't know. It's very popular,
Yeah, I like the ESV.
especially among Reformed people.
Psych, I don't like the ESV.
Kind of Greek snobs. You don't like it?
No, I like the NASB. Make every
That's my
effort to
favorite
come to me
translation,
soon. For Demas, having loved this present world, has deserted me and got to Thessalonica. Crescens has gone to Galatia. Titus to Dalmatia. Only Luke is with me. Pick up Mark and bring him with you, for he's useful. Oh, it's just kind of neat.
It's also interesting that Mark,
Mm-hmm.
a person he separated over, is now his
Yeah.
bring me Mark.
I hadn't thought about it until last night either, but Luke joins him after he got stoned. And, like, as a physician, he needed a doctor. It's just crazy to think about. He gets stoned and boom, he gets a doctor.
You think they killed him?
Paul? Yeah, I think so. Or Luke.
Paul, like, when they stoned him, you think he died?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think so. I think that's where that vision of heaven that he mentions in Philippians comes from.
I didn't understand how bad the Corinthians were. And, like, he just has to defend himself.
Yeah.
Because, like, they're like, man, Paul still talking about that same old vision where he saw Jesus. Tell something new. Like, dang.
Let's hear another vision, Paul. Come on. We've heard it before. That's crazy.
Yeah, so Luke probably tended his wounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then wrote about it. Luke was also the only proselyte, right? The rest of them were Jews.
Yeah.
Did you guys just start Luke, or?
No, he just went through. He's been going one book every single Wednesday night, so he doesn't spend a lot of time really going in depth. Sometimes he has a little bit more time, but yesterday we had a missionary. He came, presented his ministry, and so that took a good bit, maybe 15 minutes. So he kind of had to rush through Luke, but gave some good historical context and stuff, and then walked through some of the major themes. So he's not like, he's not trying to get really in depth, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
Yeah.
here's the book, here's the main themes, here's the major movements.
Yeah. So you understand what you're reading.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, people need to understand why the narratives seem to sometimes contradict.
Right.
It's like, you're thinking it's one, you think it's like a book.
Right.
Mom, that's cool. We've been reading this book on thankfulness for our small group, and it's been very challenging.
Who leads your small group? Who you with? You with the
Young married.
Young
Even though
married.
no one's really young.
What? You're young.
I'm in my 30s, dude.
Spry. You're a young, spry spring chicken. No,
Well,
who
I
leads
had
it though? Is
said-
that the Alexanders?
No, dude. Ben Miller.
Just- Oh, Ben Miller. Oh, I like that guy.
Mhm. The Alexanders took my job.
What job?
I was supposed to lead that small group. Me. But no, they lead the young professionals.
Oh, young professionals. That's
Pastor
right.
Dave. Yeah.
The young pros.
Bro, you know what I don't like
Hmm.
in Ragnarok?
What's up?
Atreus is over here talking about, I keep seeing it when they stab Brock. We're like, bro, you stabbed Bodhi and kicked him off of the, you don't see that every day? You little murderer.
You little murderer.
He murdered someone when he was 8 years old.
That's true.
Or 12, however old he was. I think he was 12.
So what's there to be thankful for, huh?
Ah, dude, it was actually very... I think this book has helped me frame how I view, like, work.
Yeah.
But it's just that reality that, like... You're not a sane Christian if you don't recognize how you just need to be grateful
Hmm.
every
Yeah.
day. You're just like, I suppose like you can't be jealous, you can't be envious, you can't be lustful, you can't be covetousness when you're thankful.
That's true.
So, and then yesterday we talked about positive thinking, and because positive thinking is useless. Like, yeah, it doesn't give answers. Yeah, it's the weekend. It's all they talk about at work. Well, it's almost Friday.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, I guess. I just like was thinking. Okay, it's the weekend. You're 86 years old. Your knees hurt. Everything hurts. You can't pee. Barely walk without a cane. Like, what good is the weekend?
That's true.
It was very good. Dr. Onion freaked me out.
What did he say?
Well, I just like, you gotta put your hand on their shoulder. Look them awkwardly in the eye. Don't break eye contact. And just tell them exactly why you're thankful for them. So, I said that, and I kind of forgot about it. And then Dr. Henry walks up to me and puts his hand on my shoulder. I was like, oh, this is really awkward. This is really weird.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Because something I mentioned was, I was talking to some friends, and I had made a joke. Yeah, you either have to quit or have a stroke. And they prodded. They're like, that shouldn't be the case. Or it's like, yeah. And then there's that realization of like, I'm not spiritually mature enough to do that right now.
Hmm.
And that kind of stirred me. Like, gosh, I shouldn't be. And then Monday was one of the best days I've had. It was hard. And work just keeps getting harder, but it's like knowing that I will be delivered makes a world of difference. So, I don't know. You thank me for this. I don't want to be too vulnerable because I don't ever want to, like, just, oh yeah, he's real.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like at the same time, like, I need help.
Yeah.
And I need very specific help. So this is what I'm going through. And it's a weird line. I tend to overshare sometimes.
Yeah, where is the line? What do you...
I don't know. I will say, framing any correction in my own sin, I think, eases the correction. I think the correction is the wrong word. But like...
Rebuke...
Yeah.
That's probably too strong.
Yeah, no, not a rebuke.
I was about to say reproach. That might even be worse.
Encourage.
Encouragement? I think that might work.
To drop certain behaviors.
You
know, but it's like, maybe don't make jokes about sex because I don't want to fail. And then it kind of puts it like, well, okay, it's not that, I can or can't do it. It's like, clearly this is a weaker brother. And it takes it's always like, well, it's not a sin. It's like, well, it removes that, and now it's like, oh, I don't want to cause him to sin. I hate this game. I don't know why I'm playing that. What do you guys got going on tomorrow?
I've got class.
What?
Yeah, I've got a class. Had a class today. Take.
Oh, what are you taking?
It's just today and tomorrow, but it's it's a continuing education thing
For
my certification as a teacher.
Wow. You should get more accreditation so you can get a raise and be like, hey.
Yeah, I really should. If I get my master's degree, I can get paid more, but just haven't had the motivation to do it. What was I saying?
What master's in?
Probably education at this point, because that's all I'm doing. But now that I'm teaching Bible, it's nice because I was able to get my certification this past year as a professional certification as opposed to a provisional, which is what I was getting before. And with the provisional, I could just take a class over the course of 2 years and be fine. But I think it was a class in maybe some of the CEUs, but it wasn't that much. But now that I have the professional certification, I think it lasts for 5 years or something like that. Maybe 2 years as well. I can't remember. I think it's 5. It's supposed to be 5. But I have to get a lot more CEUs because they're not necessarily expecting me to keep getting more, like another degree, Yeah. So I signed up for some of those classes this summer, but I think I got it mixed up with the Becca summer seminar, which is a similar thing, but I can watch those at my own pace, where this one was more scheduled. It's kind of more inconvenient, but
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
I have to do that stuff too.
Yeah.
And it's like I try to find the ones that you just have to watch the videos and take a little quiz after the videos.
That would have been nice.
Not the webinars where it's just like, okay, all right.
If it was maybe 1 hour shorter, I don't think I'd complain as much. But I feel like that
How long is
last
it?
hour, it's about 5 hours. So I'm getting
Ooh.
10. I'm getting 10 hours, which is nice. So I got 10 the other week while I was in New Mexico, and I'm getting 10 from this. But yeah, it is a lot. Sitting there from 9 to 2:30 or so. The
And
last one I was
tomorrow's
able
the last
to.
one?
Yeah, tomorrow's the last one. The last one I was able to do in the car, and then at New Mexico. But because there's another teacher taking this one that I'm in, we have to do it at school.
Yeah.
So
Why?
I showed up this morning, maybe just a little bit more crabby. I don't think I was rude, but I was just thinking in my head, like, man, if you weren't here, lady. Being very selfish, honestly. She's also a very talkative lady. She's an older lady, but she just, I don't know. I'm being mean. I'm probably being too mean. She doesn't like to sit in silence. And I feel like,
older people are like that.
yeah.
It's almost like they're lonely.
But I won't be like that when I'm old, will I? I hope I'm not like that when I'm old.
I noticed it tends to be the people that have like made a certain aspect of family their personality,
Hmm.
and then that aspect is gone.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I was a boy mom,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all the boys are gone, and it's just like, well, I don't know what it's like to be quiet, so I'll just fill the void.
I feel like maybe she's like that, but her family's here. Like her family lives, they're all live here in Colorado. She sees them all the time. Like she was telling me about her trip where she was like with them the whole past month. I think it's maybe it's like maybe she thinks I want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's that she thinks other people want to talk, and so she's really trying to be nice because she thinks that other people want to talk, but they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm okay to be by myself. I don't need a friend.
Like, you know what? My mom's kind of like this. My mom can't fathom in my head that my boys want to stay home all the time. Yeah, I'm serious.
Why don't you guys bring them? Why don't you guys?
Yeah, she's like, why don't you guys go out to the park? Like, I don't know. My mom's always saying we need to go be doing something with them, but it's like, if you ask my boys what they want to do, 9 times out of 10 they're like, let's stay home. And I try to tell my mom that all the time. Like no, they really just want to be home. And she just
No, this can't be.
like, no, they have to want to go out. I'm like, no, they really don't.
Did your mom ever like get upset with you, or like say, I know, when you have to like spank them?
Yes. Thankfully, I feel like she got a lot of that out of her system with Tim and Marimar and Elias and Annali and stuff. But no, she doesn't like me spanking my kids a whole lot. I mean, like, again, she's gotten so much better. I feel like,
She sees reason.
huh?
I think she sees reason to it.
She does see reason, yeah. You really, I wish you would have seen her before we got married. Because she really did not like them giving Elias or Annalise spankings.
Or letting them cry to go to sleep.
Yeah, or letting them cry to go to sleep. Like, yeah.
It gets really upsetting sometimes when moms share. Caleb wants something, and I said no.
Yeah.
And she like wants to give it to him
Oh
anyway.
yeah,
It's just
my
like, I
mom does
said
that
no.
too. Yeah, my mom does that too. Where, you know, especially with Lyndon, because Lyndon's a little bit more, I don't know, pediche. You know, he wants more, and he'll cry about
Yeah.
it. And like, I'll tell him no, and I'll be firm with him. And my mom, yeah, she's like, "Dáselo, mijo," and I'm like, "No, I told him no." and he's throwing a tantrum about it. Like, I I can't do that.
I know my mom's always like, it's only this. That's like, it's not. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
not
about
only
that. Yeah,
that.
that's what I told my mom too. Yeah, like it's not about that. Yeah, like if I don't know. In my head, if my son were maybe were able to ask a little bit nicer, maybe. But when he's hitting his mom for something that he's not getting, like, no, it's not happening.
Yeah. How old is your son now? 2?
He's 2, yeah.
That means Elias is what, 4?
Elias? You mean Joaquin?
Is that Joaquin?
Yeah, Joaquin's 4. He's coming to school next year.
Wow. He's going to school next year, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What school? Front Range?
Yeah.
Do you guys have a daycare?
No.
A preschool?
Yeah, K4, yeah.
Wow. I feel weird that we've been sending Caleb to daycare since he was 1.
Has it been... Why do you feel that way? What do you
It's
mean?
just, it's just weird. I don't know, like, I'm letting other people watch my child
Mm,
that I hardly know.
yeah.
You know, and I don't know, it just...
Who works at the daycare these days?
She has her PhD. Her name's Miss Wall. She loves my kids, so that's nice.
That helps, yeah.
I read some reviews about our church and our school, and it's like they play favoritism. I was like, I can see it. So currently, my child is one of the favorites.
That's funny.
Also, how do you address bullying in a place that does it so discreetly?
Like like at TCA, you mean, or?
Yeah,
Dude, I don't know, man. It's tough. It's a tough one.
I don't like Christian education.
I like it, but there are some downfalls to it for sure. Like, I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater, but you know, I agree with you. I think. Okay, you throw it out. I'm kidding. There are issues that I think probably should be addressed more often. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's above my pay grade. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta worry about that.
I don't think I'll be able to finish the game tonight.
Don't do it. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh.
The summoning.
Let me see how much that's gonna bring me down. If that brings me down a lot, I'm gonna be really sad. Yo, that's freaking crazy.
What?
Okay, hold on. How much is that gonna bring me down, though?
Don't let me down.
I mean, don't let me down. Do 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 do.
Would you ever record
Don't
another
let
album for
me
NBCS?
down. Yeah, sure.
You should request to borrow some studio time.
Do they have the studio there still?
I don't see why they'd remove it.
I
It's just a
mean,
MacBook and a keyboard with some eggshell stuff.
I guess so. I feel like it's just got to be just sitting there gathering dust. I'm surprised they would.
Sell it.
I mean, like, well, yeah, I don't know. Why would they keep that room there?
Why not? I don't see the. You have it just in case. Maybe an evangelist wants to come and record something.
I
Like
think
back
that's
in the
what they.
day.
I guess that's probably what they wanted, right?
Initially, yeah. Because we partnered with Ben Everson like crazy.
Yeah, and then he just kind of dipped to Mexico.
Is that what he did?
Something
He
he
went to
said.
Florida.
Well, I guess that's where he's at now, huh? He said
And
he
then
was.
he became like really like off the rocker, but I'm not sure if towards like nationalism or
Oh, I get that.
the opposite. But he
Totally.
went off the deep end. He's in Pensacola.
That's the deep end.
No, I'm talking about
I'm kidding.
with his positions.
Like about really? Like how? I don't know. I haven't kept up with that dude much at all.
I haven't either. I just know that there was something that made us separate from him. And it made Pastor Mike not very happy. Which is crazy. How do you disobey Pastor Mike, you know?
That's a crazy thing to say.
Why?
Did you say how do you what? How do you
How do you disobey Pastor Mike? You know what I mean?
Oh dang, dude! I didn't realize. I didn't realize he was Warren Jeffs.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's a general, right? So he knows history. He knows politics. Why would we question his position? And when he tells us about government, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. I guess when you're right, you're right.
Do you not listen to your pastor about politics?
Nope.
Wow. Really?
Yep. Never have. Never will.
That's a part to you, I guess. If your conscience is good with that, you know what I mean? Start throwing shade.
Dang. My bad.
I was showing Miles some of his music because on that sometimes it made me laugh, especially the Hallelujah chorus. I was like, look, there's Chacha's head. It's just a bunch of Ben Eversons walking to the.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
In a clip of him watching himself.
Wow. That was funny. Who does that?
Oh, a talented man.
Yeah. I thought it was weird too.
Good to see you and Becca.
I can't remember.
It was
I feel like
4 different shootings, right?
yeah. I remember. I think we were walking to lunch. Me, Becca, and Daniel, and somebody grabbed us. They were in the auditorium, and they're like, "Hey, you guys want to come sit down and be part of the video or something like that?" And so we walk in. You know, I think Daniel's in there, right? I'm pretty sure Daniel's in there too.
Yeah.
But they just have us sit down a couple places, and I think the music was just playing. Like he wasn't singing or anything, but it was weird.
Just,
The video is funny.
What's it called? Lip singing.
Uh huh.
Miles, when he saw the video they did with Ron Hamilton, he's just like, pretend to be Ben Everson. I got 4 squares. How many do you want to use, Ron? Everyone's like, just the one. I was like, alright. Damn, he's one for me. He's just like 4 panes of Ben Everson and then one of Ron Hamilton in the center.
That's
Dude,
funny.
That's insane. What?
This is so weird. Yep, there's Becca. I think maybe that's David.
Cunningham?
No, her brother. Is that your brother right there? I feel like that looks like the back of your brother's head, right?
It's definitely
Yeah.
What were we doing?
Watching Ben Everson. You don't remember that?
Those were IBCS was strange for a while, cause he lived on campus for like months.
I'm honestly glad we didn't go this direction more, though. Like, I love his music and I love Ben Everson. I don't know. This just wasn't IBCS.
Yeah, the overmixing.
Yeah. The overmixing and I don't know. I don't know if overmixing. Yeah, I don't know. Just it seemed like it was a lot about him, and maybe I'm being too critical. I really do like the guy. It just
I don't know how you cannot, dude. What do you mean?
what?
His Hallelujah chorus is crazy.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
That's a strange thing.
yes. Okay, so I'm not crazy.
No, that's.
I'm not being mean.
I showed it to Miles just because I really like his complete in D right? I really like that version. But it's a little weird that it's just his voice. He's doing all the parts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm glad he's talented enough to do that, but it's just a little weird when it's just him.
It's just like, I guess I just wonder, does that need to be done? I don't know. Maybe not.
I've had the idea of performing music behind a curtain.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Where
Yeah.
it's like this. There's something about it being kept anonymous. Like, wow, who blessed us? But that was great.
Yeah, I get that.
But then it's like, yeah, but honestly, the people performing should have some humility.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I get that, but also, it's an exercise of grace to just do something honestly for the Lord, right?
Oh, we'll go to bed.
All right, bro. Peace out.
Dude.
long time.